Imagine this. You're all set on starting fresh in Australia, soaking up the sun, living the laid-back lifestyle, and maybe even throwing around a casual mate like you've been doing it your whole life. Then suddenly, reality kicks in with those dreaded words, job offer preferred, or the even scarier, must have an employer sponsor. Just like that, your vision of Aussie life starts to feel a bit out of reach. But hang on, don't let that stop you. Here's the thing. Not having a job offer isn't the end of the road. In fact, in 2025, you can still score some seriously competitive PR points without one. The system's designed to reward more than just job offers, and there are plenty of smart, completely above-board ways to stand out. So stick around, because we're about to explore how you can give your points a solid boost and keep that Aussie dream alive. No sponsor required. What is this PR points business anyway? Alright, quick refresher for anyone who's new to this game. To apply for an Australian skilled visa, like the 189, 190, or 491, you need to submit an expression of interest, and the system ranks you based on points. The more points you have, the better your chances of getting an invitation. So, while a job offer can sometimes add points or help you qualify under certain streams, it's not the only golden ticket. In fact, many people get their visas without one. You just need to know how to play the game smart. Age. The youth bonus. Let's start with the easiest one. If you're still youngish. If you're between 25 and 32, congrats. You get a sweet 30 points, just for existing in that age range. Over 33? Don't worry, you still get decent points until you hit 40. After that, yeah, the points start dipping. So if you're getting close, this might be your sign to hustle. Hot tip. You can't change your age, obviously, but if you're eligible and sitting on the fence, don't wait till your birthday to start the process. English, your secret weapon. Next up, English. This one is huge, especially if you're from a non-English speaking country. If you get superior English, that means scoring 8 or more in each band of IELTS, or equivalent in PTE, you score a massive 20 points. Even just proficient English gives you 10 points. So, think of English like the gym for your visa. It might be painful to prep for, but those gains, totally worth it. Pro tip, PTE tends to be a little more forgiving for some people. If IELTS has been your nemesis, give PTE a shot. Work experience. Your skills actually count. No job in Australia? No worries. Your overseas work experience can still earn you points. If you've got 3 to 5 years of skilled experience, in the last 10 years, in your occupation, that's 5 points. 5 to 8 years, boom, 10 points. 8 or more. Say hello to 15 points. Just make sure your experience is in your nominated occupation and that it lines up with your skills assessment. Skills assessment. Don't skip this. Before you even think about points, you've got to get a positive skills assessment. This proves to the Aussie authorities that, yes, you actually do what you say you do. Each occupation has its own assessing authority. For example, IT folks go through ACS, engineers through Engineers Australia, and so on. Do this early, don't wait. You'll thank me later. And once that's done, your experience becomes point-worthy. Education. Degrees are your friend. Now let's talk education. Got a bachelor's degree or higher? That's 15 points right there. A diploma or trade qualification? Still worth 10 points. And if you studied in Australia? Even more options. Bonus points for studying in Australia. Okay, maybe you did study in Australia. If you completed at least 2 academic years of study, you can grab an extra 5 points. Studied in a regional area? Boom, another 5 points. Got a STEM-related master's or PhD? That's 10 more points on top. You're basically building a little point skyscraper with your qualifications. Stack it up. Partner skills. The power of love. Now, if you've got a partner, listen up. They can help you get extra points too. If your partner is under 45, has competent English, and gets a skills assessment in a relevant occupation, that's 10 points. If they only have competent English, you can still snag 5 points. Single? Guess what? Also worth 10 points in the current system. Yes, single people are winning this one. Australia loves independence, apparently. State nomination. Your regional fairy godmother. Okay, let's say your points are looking decent, like my 65 or 70, but not quite high enough for the competitive 189 visa. Here's your secret weapon, state or regional nomination. Applying for a 190 visa, state nominated. That's 5 points extra. Going for the 491 visa, regional area, you get 15 points. And nope, you don't always need a job offer to be nominated. Each state and territory has its own criteria, and some do not require employer sponsorship. Instead, they may look at things like your occupation being on their list, your ties to the state, like study or family, and your willingness to live and work in a regional area. So, keep an eye on state nomination updates. It can seriously be your ticket in. NAATI and community language. Small effort, big points. Ever heard of NAATI accreditation? If you speak another language fluently and you pass the community language test, you can grab an easy 5 points. It's not too hard to prep for, and it's often overlooked. But hey, in a tight points race, 5 can make a huge difference. Strategy time. Build your points like a boss. All right, let's do a quick example. Let's say you're 28 years old, 30 points, have superior English, 20, a bachelor's degree, 15, and 5 years of overseas experience. That's already 75 points, without even touching a job offer or state nomination. Now add state nomination, 80 or 90, partner skills, even more. See how quickly it adds up? Don't forget the timing. One thing people forget is EOI is competitive. It's not just about having points, it's about the right timing too. Points cutoffs change. Invitations go up and down. Some months are feast, some are famine. So don't just hit submit and wait forever. Keep your documents updated. Recalculate your points. Look at state nomination streams. And if something changes, like you ace the PTE or your partner gets assessed, update your EOI. Wrap it up. You've got options. So, if you've been stressing over not having a job offer, breathe. You're not out of the game. Not even close. Australia's PR system wants skilled people. It's flexible, it's points-based, and it's totally possible to qualify on your own terms, as long as you're smart about it. So instead of panicking about things you don't have, double down on what you do have. Your skills, your education, your English, your planning game, and trust me, you can make this happen. Alright, that's all for this video. If you found this helpful, smash that like button like it's a pesky IELTS question, subscribe for more Aussie migration hacks, and let me know in the comments what your current points are, or where you're stuck. Let's help each other out. And remember, no job offer, no worries. You've got this. Catch you in the next one.